Hey, what's going on, family? Peace and blessings to the tribe. Like, share, and subscribe. It's raining right now in South Florida. Feels so good though. Um, as a matter of fact, I'm trying to figure out how I want my setup to be, what I want to have going on right now. But at the moment, I'm just relaxing, just setting up at the moment. But we definitely finna get up on this LeBron James thing, man. Them boys got swept. You clean up woman. She's a woman who, I'm telling you, them boys got swept, man. You know what I'm saying? But you can't blame him, man. Eddie Griffin was making I mean, we're gonna have to cover all of that, man. Eddie Griffin made a crazy commentary behind this whole thing. Eddie Griffin was, man, he said, man, he believed that he believed your boy he believed your boy LeBron James need to be drug tested, man. You know what I'm saying? He think he on the roads, man, because the first half he do wonderful, but in the second half he blowed out. So no more drugs for you the second half. But look, um, we finna get into it. I'm gonna give it a little minute, and try to use no profane the first 2 minutes, right? That's what that was Kwame Brown update. That was the update that Kwame Brown gave us. So we're gonna roll out with that or whatever. It's a nice little Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all day is going wonderful. Peace and blessings to the tribe as always, man. Remember, man, they said it. Now we speaking on it. I'm Mr. Telescope, and you're not watching Telescope Channel. Uh, we finna get into this news though, man. Finna get into this news though for sure. Uh, Actually, one of the things, and he's always been up for debate. Is Jordan better than, what I'm saying? Is Jordan better than, LeBron? That's always been up for debate. You know, that's always been up for debate. Is Jordan better than LeBron? Now, I want y'all to come in with y'all own opinions. You know, y'all please come in and enjoy y'all stuff. Come in with y'all own opinions, but you know what I'm saying. We're gonna keep it cute. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all come in, everybody gonna have some type of decorum. But I'm talking about like as far as stats and everything goes. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes down to rings, like Jordan got way more. Jordan got more rings. Now the other stuff that comes with this, you know what I'm saying? The other stuff that comes with it, some may say it's kind of more easy in the league because like you see how LeBron be crying on the court. It's a very different league from what we know it to be. Like back then, man, them boys was getting their head bust open, man. Like Jordan had to fight tooth and nail to get them rings. You know what I'm saying? He then had to pull them motherfuckers off a bit. You know what I'm saying? Like Thanos. He had to. That was getting the rings though, man. Salute to Michael Jordan. Another thing about Jordan though too is Jordan didn't necessarily really like he didn't like hip hop and like rap music and stuff like that. Hold on, y'all give me a moment. I might play a little bit of the flu game footage because I love the flu games. As a matter of fact, that was one of my favorite Jordan shoes. The 12, the flu games, the black and red ones. A lot of people like the Rising Suns, and I had the Rising Suns due to my brother, but and I was so fortunate enough to get them. But the flu games was my babies, man. I loved them black and red shoes, man. You know what I'm saying? And the taxis was all right, but it was the flu games for me, man. No cap, man. But look, let's check these out right here. I think this footage is some good footage right here. This look like some all-star footage. They gonna hit me with the commercial like that. Hold on. Well, I ain't even playing it right now, so I let it ride out. I let it ride out. Yeah. But like as you see the stats up there right now, like you can see, you know, as far as like comparison of playing skills, I mean them rings, man. You see, man, Got them at LeBron ain't even no match for Jordan. I don't even understand how this is even a debate or a question, but it is though, because you still got people that even the smallest little hair that don't make no sense, they gonna question it. Salute to the people that that's providing this for us, man. I'm just trying to give a little context to what's going on. So turn this up. It's raining outside. That thunder.
But still throwing up. And Marv, I talked to him. I said, "How do you feel?" He said, "I really feel horrible." But his history in games where he's either been hurt or sick has been bad news for the opponent. And as you can see, he's ready to go tonight. Marv?
All right, thanks, Marv. Range there. I just don't think Carl had any idea what the shot clock was. And Jordan trying to slip it, and then take it back. And
that boy dropping them though.
Chicago too.
That boy dropping them things.
Start that they needed to keep the crowd into it. And Michael Jordan able to line drive it home for his second field goal. Jordan being played by Russell. Hopper for three. Yes.
That boy dropping the thing.
Chicago just 5 for 15. Michael Jordan is back, putting the move on Chris Mars. So Jordan has 6 points, 3 of 6 from the field. A first quarter that saw at one stretch Utah go on a 14-1 run. Now Kukoc posting up. Jordan off the fake. Canada would have clear that he went an entire game without a free throw. Terrible pass. Well, John Stockton with a rare mistake. Draws the foul.
Very good to Utah, almost so much that they forgot to go to inside game because they're getting so many good scores.
Hornacek, back-to-back horrible turnovers for Utah. And Jordan puts moves on Hornacek. So the Jazz now leading 36-24. Jordan finding Longley. Stockton onto a pusher on the lineup. Jordan to the crossover, yes, of a 13-2 run.
Well, there's a theory that if you're hurting some or not feeling particularly well, then it heightens your awareness and concentration. You take a little more effort with the minor details. As Michael has been very precise.
And a foul as Jordan made his cut.
Of course, you got the Jazz in the penalty.
Chicago's offense is dipped in the second quarter. It's down a 3-point Jazz lead. And the steal by Jordan. Putting behind the back on Russell. He turned it around and finished the Pippen. Home by Jordan.
Now John Stockton out of control. Passing on the move right into the hands of Michael Jordan with Scottie Pippen filling the lane for the nice finish. And Jordan not taking anything for granted.
In the midst of a 23-8 run. Jordan moves on a foul. 36-20, 3 minutes into the second. Good half for Ostertag. He has 9 points. Jordan, when he moves on Russell, it'll be 22 trips to the line.
Told by the Jazz players that Jerry Sloan really threw a tirade at halftime, screaming at them, unhappy that they were up 16 and then lost the lead. Said we need more defense.
To bring the Bulls within 2. Shot clock is 5. Russell lost it.
Ostertag was great. Karl Malone's got the 3 fouls. Has to play very smart here.
Jordan to the cutting Longley, and the Utah lead is down to 2.
Oh, the best job by Luke Longley all series long.
He knew he had that assist in the bag.
Jordan got the step. Jordan has tied the game at 63.
That motherfucker ain't shit.
It is 2-2 right now in this game. Michael Jordan cuts it to a 5-point Jazz lead. Morris with 11 points off the bat. Jordan, yes.
That boy determined. That boy trying to just get that game over with.
Jordan with the rebound. Jordan pops it down to Kukoc. Kukoc the 3. Yes.
Oh, nice shot. Them boys just trying to get that game over with right there, boy. This right here was a game they were just trying to get over with. You can already tell. Now let's watch what LeBron had to say yesterday. This is funny. Salute the House of Highlights of Houston, man. Salute to them, man. Get a little bit of this content. for a little educational purposes. You know what I'm saying? YouTube.
Just wonder, was that something that you had decided before the game, and did being on the court that much, trying to find your legs that much, did that symbolize anything just about what this run has been like for you?
No, I mean, for me, it's just
Man, give me some of the dream, little
just a
thirsty.
mindset, and training the mind. To train the mind, the body, follow the married, take care of the rest. So, knowing coming into a game where I may have to play a full game, that's just my mindset. And, wasn't able to come through. Ultimately get the win. That was just my mindset going into the night.
Dan?
LeBron, throughout the year, we've talked a bunch of times just about how long this season was. I think I've seen you yawn more than I've seen anybody yawn through the course of a season. But how did this group energize you as it got into the postseason and as you got a chance to get one level away from the finals?
I think it energized me from the moment that I was out for those 4 weeks. I was just seeing, the type of team that we had, the type of energy that we brought into the locker room, the type of energy we brought into the locker room. And I just couldn't wait to join these guys with action and get on the floor. And
how can you say that when y'all just got swept, bro? Come on now.
And I knew.
As a matter of fact, look, I'm gonna show y'all something else, but we're gonna react to that after he do this. But go ahead, bro.
But y'all can make an impact with the group.
I feel like he wore the black hat to like hide his eyes and like shade his eyes, like so you can't really see what's going on. But check it out.
Guys, but it was always it was an exciting.
Watch his body language.
He was able just to bring those guys into the locker room, and we were just a better team right away, and it resulted in us getting to the West Conference Finals.
Dave?
LeBron, the franchise goal, your goal personally, is championships in LA. This group got 8 wins away, which is close, but there's still, a way to go. How do you view moving on to next year, year 21 with the Lakers, and do you view contender status now, or there's upgrades to be made?
I haven't even thought about next year. I don't know.
If I could stick to this year,
I don't know.
It was a 4-game.
I believe. How many of y'all think that Bron gonna retire next year? I don't know. I think he might retire. By him even saying that, I thought he was gonna retire before then. But I mean, like even before he said that, meaning you know what I'm saying. Before he made that statement, I thought he was gonna retire. But once he said, I don't know, I kind of think that he was like leaving like a little mystique there, but as well as like he may retire. You know what I'm saying? And focus on his son's career and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. That's what I think, though. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong.
Every game
Excuse me.
winnable moments,
Yeah.
and you guys certainly showed it. When you reflect on it, what were the margins, the edges that Denver ultimately was successful with?
It's just I think me and AD were just talking in the locker room for a little bit. I think we came to the consensus that if not one of the best, by the best team that we've played since we've been together for our 4 years. They're just well orchestrated, well put together. They have scoring, they have shooting, they have playmaking, they have smarts, they have length, they have depth. And one thing about their team, when you have a guy like Joker, who, as big as he is, but also as cerebral he is, you can't really make many mistakes versus a guy like that. And even when you guard him for one of the best possessions that you think you've guarded him, he puts the ball behind his head, Larry Bird style, and shoots it 50 feet in the air, and it goes in. I think he did it like 4 or 5 times this series. So you do like this to him.
All right. Look. I want y'all to check this out.
LeBron, how do you on it?
While LeBron over there trying to sit that damn cap, you know what I'm saying? Because they just got swept. That's what Nino Brown said. Nino Brown say, LeBron's son, Bronny, LeBron. LeBron's son, Bronny, man, he don't want to be nothing like his father. That's what Nino Brown say now. I mean, most may say, what Nino Brown got to say. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna still check it out. We gonna see what he got to say though. You know what I'm saying? Salute Nino Brown 305, man. Let's check it out. What was it? Let me tell you something. Yo, that nigga went crazy with that sound effect. Wait, hold on. That's like something that grandma say. Like you talk to your aunties or something, man. Hold on. You talk to some real certified nigga, man. Hold on. You tripping, you know? They get it. Oh, wait, hold on. I ain't even playing the clip. That nigga lost me with this shit. Hold on, hold on.
And when we grow up, we say, man, we're going to give our kids the kind of. When we was growing up in the ghetto, let me tell you something. When we was growing up in
Yo,
the
that
ghetto,
nigga
man,
lost me with that. I ain't gonna count. That's
let me
like
tell
some
you
shit your
something.
auntie said.
When we was growing up in the ghetto, man, we used to want to.
That's like when you talk like that's like when you walk like you walking up on the porch. You just probably been just you know what I'm saying came from hanging with the boys at the court. You know, probably smoked a joint or two. Maybe you know got off a couple of bad weed, whatever. This little 1, 2. You know, politicking or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you walking back to the high, and then you hear this. You know what I'm saying? You hear your auntie talk. You just walk up on the porch. You hear your auntie talking to your auntie. Come on, you know what I'm saying? On some type of, you know what I'm saying? On some type of time, on that type of time, you know what I'm saying? On that side of the game, you feel me? Auntie's talking, you feel me? With this, oh girl, yo, that shit lost me though. No kids, that shit lost me, bro. No kids, hey, now he do be politicking. I guess he throwing the like, you know, the comedy in but when that boy said that, man, you know what I'm saying? That's like aunties talking to grandma, or you know, grandma talking to, you know, her sisters, you know, it's type shit.
Let me tell you something. When we was growing up in the ghetto, man, we used to want to be rich because we ain't have much. And the rich kids want to be like the poor kids.
Hey,
We say,
you gotta
man,
run into that old time. Wait, hold on.
growing up in the ghetto, man, we used to want to be rich because we ain't have much. And the rich kids want to be growing up in the ghetto, man, we used to want to be rich because we ain't growing up in the ghetto. Let me tell you something. When we was growing up in the ghetto, let me tell you something. When we was growing up in the ghetto, man, we used to want to be rich because we ain't have much. And the rich kids want to be like the poor kids. And when we
Hey, look, let me stop fooling around. So look, just to build some context to this, man. Look, so he's saying that like, you know, Bron don't really want like Bronny don't really want to be like his father. We know that LeBron didn't really smoke or do anything like that. You know, LeBron James was a straightforward arrow. You know, he came straight to the league out of high school. You know, he was like a pretty much like an angel, like a little black dove that came. You know what I'm saying? That, ironically, a black dove that came to contrary black dove that came to you know the league and got his way, bro, and was having his way. You feel me? Now his son is what I'm guessing what Nino Brown is saying is that his son is don't want to be nothing like him. But we're gonna check this out though. I'm just saying the whole girl like that kind of got me like you know what I'm saying like man, what's going on, man? But listen,
grow up, we say, man, we gonna give our kids the kind of lifestyle that we ain't have. We gonna get them money, they ain't gonna never lack for nothing. But when we got older, we start to realize in order for your child to be resilient, responsible, and not have that entitlement and start appreciating life more like you did, they got to have exactly the same thing you had with a little bit more support, emotional support, mental support, not money. Kids don't value money, they value time. So I realized something, right? I was sitting here looking at LeBron and what he go through with raising Bronny, man. Bronny played basketball just like his daddy. Bronny stay in the same house as his daddy. Bronny seen his daddy live a life full of integrity. But it seemed to me that Bronny grew up with a mind of his own. Bronny posted a picture of him smoking the Zaza on Instagram about a year or two ago. Bronny posted a picture of
that
him
boy feeling
and
like
one of
me
them
right now.
Kardashian lookalike
Yeah.
girls going to prom together over the weekend. Bronny seemed like he want to undo everything LeBron did in his career and do what he want to do. Bronny seen his daddy LeBron marry his prom queen Savannah and give him birth. She gave him birth. Bronny
Brian, don't
seen
smoke.
his daddy
Bronny, don't smoke weed.
carry
You
out
don't want to end up on
integrity.
YouTube.
He never got in no trouble. He never hit the Zaza. I'm quite sure when
Don't
LeBron
smoke the
was growing
Zaza.
up, going to high school and stuff like that, because he
End
didn't
up
go
on
to college.
YouTube.
He was influenced by drugs, women, and stuff like that, guns and stuff like that. But he never took that road. But for some reason, Bronny a little curious, man. This is the definition that a prophet is never welcome in his own home, man. The prophet, being LeBron, has a life that has never been in a negative eye in the media outside of his basketball play. Well, his son ain't even made it to the NBA yet, and he already trending in the drama online, man. Seems like LeBron chose the path of righteousness and Bronny chose violence. Yeah, which proves that raising a child with money and fame is just the same as raising.
Hey, look, he got a point. But also, too, let's not forget, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was telling the brother this earlier, you know, a lot of people crucified Ja Morant because of his power, and they felt like, oh man, he got a 200 million. Like, that's really hate. I ain't gonna cap. Like, a lot of people was really hating on Ja Morant. That's why a lot of people still making all of these videos about Ja Morant and keeping it going on and on and on and on and on, because they really hating. But when you think about it, right? Ja Morant had $200 million contract with these companies, that companies, not really pocket watching, trying to watch nigga pockets, but he had a little motion. Well, not a little motion. Nigga had a lot of motion and more potential motion to come. So, you know, niggas be sitting back and like hating on what you got going on, but at the same time, most can't say that as they did. Most can't say that Ja got, possessed by the power. Ja got so consumed by the power, he didn't know how to stay humble anymore. He didn't want to stay humble anymore. He felt he can do anything he wanted to do. He wanted to wave around guns, knowing that he's the face of the NBA. He wanted to still wave around guns, knowing he can get away with it, right? But also, right, vice versa. When you look at the goat, when you look at the golden calf, right, so to speak, LeBron, that's what everybody's still praising too as well, because he walking out the door. But LeBron, he be getting coaches fired and all type of shit. I mean, LeBron might be a coach in the NBA, down the line. But LeBron James be getting, motherfuckers fired and coaches that he don't like, allegedly, I won't say that's a fact, but allegedly he be getting coaches fired and shit that he don't like. So, you got to put that in perspective as well. Both people are using, it's not just a young or old thing. It's about both people coming into finances of power and abusing it. You get what I'm saying? That's it. So it's not really just a young and an old thing, because LeBron still, even though he didn't make the decision to wave a gun around, he still abuses his power to get, to get good coaches out of the, out of the way. I'm pretty sure his ass wished that he was with the Heat right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he wish he was down there with the Heat right now. But him and that coach had had a disagreement, and things weren't going his way. So ultimately, allegedly, he went to Cleveland. And from Cleveland, he went to wherever he went to, traded around the place, a little traveling going on. But you know, for Ja, it's the same thing. He got a little power. He feeling like he can wait. That's the young way of expressing yourself, because you living in your relevancy. You living on what's going on around you. You young. I'm trying to break this shit down for y'all can understand it. I mean, I ain't number 30 years old. I don't understand why I gotta break this down for y'all. Y'all can't understand it. I guess I'm in the medium. I'm in between the young and I'm in between the old. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30 away from being 60, right? And I'm like 30 away from being a baby. So it's like it's the perfect age. Like I'm in the medium, you know. And it's a beautiful place to be, you know. Wouldn't want to be 29, wouldn't want to be 31, but pray that I can see 31 for sure, and so on, so forth. Hope that I can continue to bless this world and, impute knowledge and help the youth and stuff like that. But what this brother is saying right here is total facts. Now his son is shedding a whole nother light and a whole nother leaf. He's becoming somebody else. He's dating the girls, hanging out, dating the girls. He wants to be a John Morant, you know. So or some may say they may label him as the John Morant, you know. But he's just expressing himself as the youth. This is what the youth is, man. This is what's popping. This is what it is, you know. And the league is gonna change because the people that's the kids that's coming up playing ball up under John Morant and that's coming up playing a ball up under Bronny, you know, they gonna play the same way them boys playing, if not more rugged. You know, so the league is gonna evolve. You just gotta evolve with it. We're gonna continue to let this play, let it rock out. I hope y'all enjoying the show, man. Peace, blessings. Peace and blessings to the tribe, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm finna go run and go do something right quick. Play this right
The
quick.
child in the ghetto, man. Opposites attract the opposite. The kids with the money want to be hoodlums, and the kids without the money want to make some money so they can make it out the hoodlum, man. Bronny seen a strong black woman in his mama Savannah, but it seemed to me he used to go in his room and wonder, I wonder what Kim Kardashian like. I wonder what a Kylie Jenner like. Because guess what? If he would have followed in his daddy's footsteps, he wouldn't be taking no blonde hair, blue-eyed broad to prom, man. I just don't understand how these kids think, man. If you've seen a successful formula working with your parents, how do you get this curious to want to recreate the wheel when you grow up? Think about the mental toll it take on LeBron. That's probably why he losing in the playoff to them goddamn Denver Nuggets. You know why? Because it's a mental toll and a strain to deal with a rebellious child that you can't change. You could display them. You could put them in counseling. A child got a mind of his own, man. And he out here trying to secure his legacy and run his businesses, man. But he got to stop everything that he doing just to worry about what little Bronny gonna do, man. It's stressful, especially when you so great and people judge your parenting based on your kids' actions. Even when you show them the right of way, they still want to go left. But the father can't live for the son, and the son can't live for the father. We can only do as best as we can as parents. And see, I resonate with LeBron James because I'm going through that with my oldest daughter, where she want to be rebellious. She want to do what she want to do. So at a certain point, you got to do like God do. When you go and stray away from God, he give you the cold shoulder. He never turned his back on you. He keep peeping on you, waiting on you to come, because he know you're going to mess up. He know you're going to need him again, but guess what? He finna sit there and hold your hand when you're straying away and want to do things your way. He going to wait till you retract back to his word. And the father, as a father, got to do the same thing. You got to let them kids go out there and learn their way. They got to go through it to get to it. And when they get through it, they going to understand that my daddy was teaching me the right way the whole time, because life ain't finna play with you. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Y'all make sure y'all like this video. Y'all make sure y'all share this video. Y'all make sure y'all think twice before you have kids, because you're going to have patience, a whole lot of money, and you're going to have to goddamn take all the blame for your parenting, even if you brought them up the right way, because the Bible say, train up a child in the way it should go and it never depart from your teaching. But look like these kids in this era here, they got a mind of their own. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like this video. Be the business.
Earn your degree faster at Purdue University Global. With over 175 online programs, there's one for you. Start today with a 3-week risk-free trial. Apply now at purdueglobal.edu.
Bam! HelloFresh. Guys, shrimp spaghetti with a kick is what we're going to make. You guys know that HelloFresh makes cooking dinner easy, fun, and affordable. Let's do this. Everything is already pre-packaged, pre-portioned, so you guys have no food to waste. HelloFresh is so good, you guys. Me and Des have it every other night, and it's absolutely delicious. They have 50 different kind of menu options, including vegetarian, calorie smart, and gourmet options. So HelloFresh makes it super flexible to skip a week, change delivery dates. You can customize your meals super easy. You guys, look at this. We got this done in less than 20 minutes. Let's try it out. Cheers. There's no way I made that at home. So delicious, you guys.
Use code YouTube16FM for 16 free meals and free shipping, plus 3 surprise gifts.
Let me tell you something. Girl, I grew up in the real days of boxing. I'm talking about Mike Tyson. I'm talking about if it was a fight watch party for Mike Tyson back in the 90s. I'm talking about when Tupac was alive. I'm talking about the real era. Man, and you showed up late to a Mike Tyson fight, man, and it was 5 seconds in the fight. The whole fight was over because Mike Tyson was knocking your ass out. I'm talking about Buster Douglas when he knocked out Mike Tyson. I'm talking about George Foreman before he came out with them grills. I'm talking about Muhammad Ali. I'm talking about the real, man, Lennox. No, I'm talking about the real, man, era of boxing, Sugar Ray Leonard. Not this new stuff. See, Floyd Mayweather gave boxing a black eye. Floyd Mayweather made it all about the money when he started picking and choosing.
I'm back at it, man. I'm back at it. I had to go make me a cup of these here, man. Of course, I gotta have China on the back of my spoon. I gotta have China on the back of my fork. Wait, I want to drip on my. What I gotta have on the back of my silverware, man. Oh wait, do I got it backwards so y'all can see what it say? Y'all can see what it say. You know what I'm saying? And I had to go get me some of your finest. You know what I'm saying? I had to come get me some of your finest. But I'm back though. I'm back at it. We back at it. I'm gonna drop the link. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me drop the link. Because I ain't dropped. I said I was gonna drop the link. I ain't drop the link. And I said it was open fan. My fault, y'all. All right. I just dropped the link right there. There y'all go. Go to this video. Let's play this. Because a lot of people did say Devin Haney was cheated to win, but I watched a couple of the highlights, but a little bit of the highlights, not too much. I watched the little shoves joint, but I ain't watched the whole little fight. I'm gonna pull that up after this, but we're gonna watch it.
Girl, I grew up in the real days of boxing. I'm talking about Mike Tyson. I'm talking about if it was a fight watch party for Mike Tyson back in the 90s. I'm talking about when Tupac was alive. I'm talking about the real era. Man, and you showed up late to a Mike Tyson fight, man, and it was 5 seconds in the fight. The whole fight was over because Mike Tyson was knocking your ass out. I'm talking about Buster Douglas when he knocked out Mike Tyson. I'm talking about George Foreman before he came out with them grills. I'm talking about Muhammad Ali. I'm talking about the real, man, Lennox. No, I'm talking about the real, man, era of boxing, Sugar Ray Leonard. Not this new stuff. See, Floyd Mayweather gave boxing a black eye. Floyd Mayweather made it all about the money when he started picking and choosing and misusing boxing for a money play, man. He made a stage play. He picked Conor McGregor out of MMA and brought him into boxing. What the hell are MMA doing in boxing? Yeah, then he went and picked Jake Paul and this YouTuber and this one from Africa and Ghana and that one. He started making boxing look like a WWE. It's all fake now. And I don't even watch it no more. But last night I say, man, you know what? Ever since Tate come out, man, I'm going to start watching boxing again because Tate look like he's serious. Javante Davis, he look like he's serious. I'm going to give Devin Haney a shot because I remember them telling me when I went to Vegas that Devin Haney knocked out Floyd Mayweather in a private one-on-one spot session, 1-2 men in the building, and they saw Devin Haney beat him. Yeah, so I said, man, I'm gonna give Devin Haney a shot versus Loma. When I sat down, man, I started researching Loma, and I realized that Loma had more to fight for. Loma just came from fighting for his country over there in Ukraine. So he had a reason to beat up Devin Haney. He walked out, he ain't got no crew with him, he ain't got no group with him. You could tell he was focused. He had a damn fight, and most of his wins came by knockout. But last night, I watched pound for pound and round for round, and I saw Devin Haney lose that fight, man. But see, what happened is, man, these Vegas casinos, man, it's all about the money. Whoever betting on this one the most, that's the one gonna lose. Everybody knew Lomachenko probably was gonna win. They were betting on this, betting on that, and they put all the money on Lomachenko, and Devin Haney won. They cheated that man. They robbed that man of that victory, man. Y'all gotta understand. They scamming y'all as gamblers. They scamming y'all bettors, man. This all the stage play. Why you think these basketball players getting these max deals? They get these max deals because Vegas paying them goddamn back ends on them deals. But y'all gonna do what we say do. Y'all ain't gonna win tonight. One night when everybody bet on LeBron, LeBron can't shoot. One night when Steph Curry supposed to be hitting threes, now he's 0 for 19.
That's a fact. That's a fact, though. That's a ain't gonna count. That's a fact, though. That is a fact. This shit big business, bro. This shit bigger than what you think. Now look, I wanna actually play this right here, bro. Cause I didn't watch the highlights. So the screen yards. Wait, hold on. Let me play screen yards right quick because they always pop up when I'm doing my thing. So let me let them do their thing. Yeah, I like screen yards, man. Salute. I always let screen yards get their little videos in. Now, wait, hold on. Let me rewind this right here. Now, this fight, we gonna get back to the LeBron thing too, but this fight right here, right? It was a couple of days ago, and everybody been talking about it was rigged and all of this other stuff, and everybody siding. The last fight they were saying, oh man, what's the dude name? Ortiz, the guy that fought Floyd Mayweather. They were saying that he was racist because he was saying that Tank don't deserve to fight and stuff like that after he fought Romero or whatever like that. But in this fight, now everybody taking, quote unquote, the Euro side or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, I didn't see the highlights, so I can't say who should have won or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't watch the fight. I didn't pay pay-per-view to watch the fight. So that's why I'm finna like do just like a little mini review on, on the fight and what's going on, but just to build some context in my mind and for the viewers or whatever, so I can speak on it. Now, David Haney is a good fighter. I believe is a good fighter. I watched him spar and box for a long time on it's a certain channel that I watch. I ain't I kind of it slips my mind. I dropped the link for y'all can join too as well, but it slips my mind the actual name of the channel right now. But they have a bunch of boxers, upcoming boxers. They had what's the dude name? Steven Shakur or whatever, I think his name is. They had him on he signed J Prince boxing or whatever. They had him on there for a while. You know what I'm saying? They had him on there for a while or whatever when he was coming up, even before J Prince, they had him on there. A lot of these boxers they have on there, man. I don't know if you guys know about Left Foot. They had Left Foot on there. That's another dude on there that's nice. He's real nice. He always dressed up in the suits, and you know what I'm saying? He be dressing up in the suits. I had him on my channel as well. He be dressing up in the suits or whatever, and be doing this thing or whatever. And as like each round goes by, he take off article of clothing and get down to his boxing gear. You know what I'm saying? And he be still kicking ass, and he specializes in not only just boxing but martial arts. So he be like, kicking and doing kick flips on, you know what I'm saying, putting people in grapples and all type of stuff. But nevertheless, not to get off track, this fight was supposed to be a major headline. I seen Nelly comment on it saying that they stole the fight from Lomachenko. Honestly, he looked like Nelly just looked like he just wanted to show off his grill. I seen Boosie, he put up a post, not necessarily him speaking on it, but he put up a post. So that more so mean like he don't really want to stand behind what's been said, but he may feel like that too as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if Boosie really felt like that, Boosie gonna, speak on that shit. He gonna say it. So it might be some shit that he probably just did because everybody else was speaking on it for the promo. You know, because nigga might, you know, be like, oh, I ain't post that shit. I ain't say that shit. It was somebody else that posted that shit. Somebody else had my page, you know. But like one thing about Boosie, like if he really feel that way, he gonna say it. So it probably was just for the promo for his page. So I don't really take that shit too lightly. But Devin Haney is a really good fighter. So I don't understand why people kind of like underestimating him. You know what I'm saying? He's a really good fighter. If you ask me, from what I seen post conference the dude Lomachenko, and like I don't care if you white or Spanish or what. I mean he is Russian, but like light skinned or what. I'm saying like his complexion, he was knotted up, bro. He took a lashing. He took a couple of lashings, bro. He was knotted up. His whole face was like messed up. You feel me? We'll play that as well. You know what I'm saying? His face was messed up, but we gonna get into the uh the post conference after this.
Still got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Your 16th world title appearance. Is this just like another day, another walk in the park? Does this ever get old to you, or is this truly something special?
No, for me it's something special, you know, because it's my goal, it's my dream, and I can't wait.
I'm gonna put on a dominant victory. I look to go in there and oppose my will on Loma and show the world how great Devin Haney really is, how versatile, how strong, how young, and how experienced I am in that ring. It's gonna be a fun night for me and my team. I went, down under, got the belts, and now I'm defending them at home. It's the
Oh, my
perfect
mic
story.
muted, man. He looks like his dad. That boy said how young I am.
I look to just put on a great fight for the fans on Saturday night. I'm excited.
One night
I guess it's good to be young at a certain point, but yeah, he looks just like his father, man.
I believe it's going to be.
Even Egas has pointed out that, from an experience standpoint, I think that it works to our advantage, that we have more experience now than we had then, but I don't think it works to a disadvantage for Lomachenko. I don't think he has less experience than he does.
There were two guys.
I'm not even gonna play this shit at all. Now I'm finna leave it. Because you want to know something that I noticed, and I'm not gonna say the fight is rigged or anything, but one thing that I did notice about this whole fight and shit like that, see, like his face is messed up. Like you see everybody playing his face, everybody showing his face post the fight, and they're not saying like Devin Haney face is messed up or anything. But one thing I did notice is that they're saying that the fight is rigged, but nobody's showing the fight. You get what I'm saying? So now this is the second black man that then kicked the white boy ass in a row. You know what I'm saying? The second black man that then kicked the Euro ass in a row. Rush supposed to be some badasses, and you got another black man over here and then kick some ass, a young black man too. I think he like 23. He kicked this old ass black man ass like this here. I mean, this old white man ass like this here. They pissed off about that shit. That shit was rigged. That's what I'm saying. And they got a lot of people that saying that shit. Well, I seen two people say it from our community. I seen Nelly and I seen Boosie do a tweet. Boosie ain't put his face on it. They probably could have slid Boosie. If they Boosie at our leader, so they probably could have slid Boosie like 50,000. Man, say something that say it's rigged, man. Say it's rigged, so we can review it and they probably done slid Nelly maybe like 20,000. Nelly ain't nobody, man. Say it's rigged. Nelly put his face on it, cooning. You know what I'm saying, to the highest degree. But let's check this out though. Because when I seen the video, I'm like, dude, face busted up.
By Mr. Lomachenko. So let me.
Wait, hold on. I'm like,
injustice. Somebody needs boxing.
Look, they say that it's an injustice.
To put in a place where it has to be. And it has to be a justice. Because those judges, when they scoring a completely insane score, they do not understand how those fighters are working hard to get into that place. And then being robbed like that, It's not acceptable. And I guarantee we're not going to let it go. We're going to go all the way to the end to appeal and to maybe we're not going to win. Maybe
Shawty on the right hand side is gonna start smiling, and she will like I don't know if she's on a bean or a perky, and she's really feeling herself or what. Is she in her little anime mode or what? But like she on some acid allegedly or what? But she is gonna get into this mode where she is gonna just start smiling, and she won't stop smiling in the same position for like about like 30 minutes, bro. I'm telling you. Now watch this shit.
maybe it's going to be
Watch the smile. Shawty on the right hand side.
as it is. Most likely it's going to be. But we want to show what it has to be justice.
So now we go to the media questions. We got Gabriel and
Bro, her neck muscles is flexing like a motherfucker. Try to keep that smile going.
Steve running mics. Only people that get the microphone ask the questions. Thank you.
I just had one question for Bob and one question for Mr. Lomachenko. Bob, I know it's a tough position for you to be in, but who did you have winning the fight?
What did you say?
Who did you have winning the fight?
I'm a
Oh, you said what did you say?
promoter. I'm not a judge.
Oh, okay.
But you know, everybody.
There's nothing more powerful than you.
Come on, man. Why y'all doing this to me, man? I got my Kool-Aid with me, man. I got my purple Kool-Aid with me. Y'all tripping. Come on, bro.
Around me scored.
All right, now, hold on.
You know, all the fans.
Hold on. What did he say?
Ask the questions. Thank you.
I just had one question.
Now look at his face, man. And y'all asking who won the fight. I want to see Devin Haney face after this. But also, you know what I'm saying? Because like when you boxing, it's a lot of things that the person can't, like it's a lot of things that the naked eye can't see. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, they can see with cameras and reviews and stuff like that. Also, I want to say this. Once this old man, they're gonna say his name. I don't even recall his name, but once they say his name and they say, I'm pretty sure he's a commentator, a famous commentator. But once they say his name and they actually, you know, speak up on like what he's done and all this other whatever, whoop and what he think, I can almost guarantee you, I'm finna rewind this and he's gonna walk past him and tell him, hey man, you know you won that fight hands down. But then he's gonna tell you afterwards, oh, what'd you say? Oh, I don't know. I'm not a judge, but you know, that's to cover his ass. But let's get it.
Question for Bob and one question for Mr. Lomachenko. Bob, I know it's a tough position for you to be in, but who did you have winning the fight?
Hey, and before he tell y'all who he think will win the fight, make sure you keep an eye on that brunette in the back with that smile. With you know what I'm saying? That's flexing them throat muscles in the back. You know what I'm saying?
What did you say?
Who did you have winning the fight?
I'm a promoter. I'm not a judge. But you know, everybody around me scored. Was, you know, all the fans around me who were neutral thought it was a pretty one-sided fight for Lomachenko. So everybody was stunned when the judges' scorecards were read. But I'm not going to comment myself because I'm the promoter, and that would be wrong.
And Vasil, my question is this. After 12 rounds, when the bell rang, did you know in your heart of hearts you felt as though you won?
He is the promoter, though.
Look, during all fight, I control the fight, and all fight, I understand. I win in this fight. I win in this fight.
I mean, bro, he probably took a couple of bumps and bruises, man. But I want to see Devin Haney. I want to see a Devin Haney banged up like this too. If they saying that they won, I want to see if Devin Haney banged up like this too, man. And also, you know, it's just probably some like them boys' hands be quick, so it's something that it could have been something that was going on that we didn't see with the naked eye. That's what I'm saying. Also, man, look at Shawty right here in the left-hand corner. Now she's in the left-hand corner. Watch her in the left-hand corner. The brunette in the left-hand corner, man. Watch see the other girl not smiling, but she's keeping this smile up. So you can obviously tell she's, you know, this is her first shot. She's a rookie, maybe. You know, she done got her shot. The other girl right here on the right-hand side, she probably done win a couple of times, and she knows she got her spot. You know, she the blonde. You know, she knows she got her spot. I done did this a couple rodeo. This ain't my first rodeo. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
So for me, of course, it was a big surprise. And then 12 rounds and I was sure I won this fight, but it is what it is.
This is for Agus and Vasily. Agus, over here. The 10th round seemed to be the clearest round that Loma won in the fight. He won it convincingly. Dave Moretti scored that round for Haney. What are your thoughts on that?
I was the first protested Dave Moretti to have as a judge, and we protested that to commission.
I remember he said that. I'm not gonna lie. I do remember him saying this because I previously I did watch part of this video, but I do remember him saying that they protested to the commission to have that judge taken up out of there. And that led me to believe, like, damn, like, what if them boys did have somebody paid off that, like, one of the judges paid off? But nevertheless, I still want to see Devin Haney's face because this brother's face looks hideous right now. he look like Chucky got a hold of his face. So I still want to see what's going on with Devin Haney and his face. And, you know what I'm saying? Like what's going on with you, brother? Is he droopy, talking slow? Like, did he take a knockdown? You know what I'm saying? I want to see like how he's talking.
And the commissioner told he is one of my best judges, and that proved today again.
Loma, question for you, to your right. Seemed like you know, Keith just asked about the 10th round, but it seemed like you won down the stretch most of those rounds. The judges gave almost all the rounds down the stretch to Devin Haney. How did you see the final end of that fight? And did you feel like coming out after the 11th into the 12th that you needed to fight hard to win?
You rubbing that nose. She still look. Shawty still back there smiling.
Yes, of course. I feel during the fight. I feel I take this fight. I control this fight. I control every round. And for me, it's a big question. What happened?
It is time. Now, when I look at his face, when I look at Devin Haney's face don't look like that, man. Devin Haney face don't look like that for no boxing gloves, nah. So if y'all saying that it's rigged, then he shouldn't be looking like that. Homeboy look hideous, man. Most niggas that if you fighting bare knuckle, man, most niggas' faces don't be looking like that, bro. It looked like he was just coming back for more. Like you steady hit him in his fucking head a thousand times. Excuse me, I just dropped F-bomb. I'm sorry, YouTube. But it looked like he just was hitting him in his face 1,000 times, and he was just coming back for more, coming back for more, coming back for more, coming back for more, coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like this brother's face don't look nothing like that.
We're not going anywhere, Bill.
I don't know if it's because of the shades or not, but like when you look at the side of his face, and he's a fairly light-skinned brother. I'm darker than him. So you should at least be able to see, like, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, King. Appreciate the opportunity.
Punches. His lips ain't, you know what I'm saying, bulging out. I see a little swellage right here to the right side of his head. Temple.
Right here.
Right over here.
So now we kick things off for opening comment with the undisputed
I do
lightweight
feel the
champion of the
swelling
world,
right here.
Devin Haney.
Yeah, I just want to, say alhamdulillah, thank you, Allah, for this, opportunity.
Oh, so he Muslim now. Oh, so you a Muslim now? No more dope game. That's what that boy Tupac said. All right, so look, they probably been Muslim. I didn't know that, but no disrespect. So look, right here, it is a little swelling right there. It is a little swelling. Maybe that may be how his head is shaped, but it does look like a little bit of swelling right there. Anything other than that, I don't know if it's because like got the shades on. I don't see any like visibly, like blatantly, like visible marks as it is on Lomachenko. But we're gonna let the brother talk. Let's go ahead. I want to get past this so I can continue to get back into what I was gonna get back into. But let's go.
This is all a dream come true. I always dreamed of being on this big stage and just being in big fights and fighting the best fighters in the world. And that's what I did tonight. I proved myself, and it feels surreal. All of this is surreal. But I worked hard for this since I was 7 years old. I put my all into this, and it's a
For real.
blessing that everything has come full circle for me.
And before we get to questions from the media, I want to kick it over to Devin's head trainer and father, Bill Haney.
Talk beer.
Allahu Akbar.
Talk beer. Talk beer. All praises due to Allah. This has been a tremendous, tremendous night, a great event.
Oh, so that boy trying to make a Malcolm X over here. You hear me? I mean, not a Malcolm X, but an Ali. He's trying to make an Ali, and he got on that DR. He's trying to make an Ali over here, man. Muhammad Ali over here, man. That's real, now. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta respect it. I like it.
Thank you to Bob Arum. Thank you to Jeremy Kriegel, John Hornhuer, all the guys that were behind the scenes that made this thing happen. It's been 4 years in the making. Shout out to Lomachenko and Team Lomachenko, a tremendous champion, a hell of a father and son duo. But tonight was our night, so I want to give a shout out to them and thank them. He's a hell of a champion and a future Hall of Famer. But tonight, one star has set and one star has risen, and I'm happy to say that the king of the boxing is here. It's Devin Haney. Yes. In the words of Teddy Atlas, who told Timothy Bradley one time, you got to be a fireman and you got to go through the fire. And that's just what Devin did. He showed his versatility. He fought the fight that the people wanted to see. Of course, he could have been on his back foot and jabbed and made it a strategy kind of night. But I think he took it to him, man, and I couldn't be no more proud of him.
I let his father get the last word, man. I don't know what that smirk means. That smirk means like, okay, whatever. And I guess that smile means he's proud. I don't know. That smile means I don't know. But let's get back to the topic at hand, family. So this is one of the things that I was sharing right here. Let me share my screen right quick. Let me get back to the LeBron, because everybody been saying like them boys they got swept, and like LeBron is sitting up there like just so casual. That's why I feel like he's gonna retire next year. I ain't gonna cap.
An individual level, reflect on your season. You're 38. You're 20. A lot.
I really don't. It's not who I am. I guess I reflect on my career when I'm done. But I don't know. I'll let you guys talk about it. One thing that I only concern myself with is being available to my teammates, and I don't like the fact that I didn't play as many games as I would like because of injury. That's the only thing I care about, is being available to my teammates.
Jim.
LeBron, is there a sense of frustration because of what happened throughout the course of this particular series?
I mean, of course, that's human nature when you're a competitor. Obviously frustrated, not being able to, close out one of these games where you were in every game. 2 games in Denver, 2 games here. We were in every game. We were winning, about 15 and a half. And, they hit us with a 36-point quarter. Took momentum of the game. We still have an opportunity. And just couldn't make plays down the stretch. And so that's the frustrating part. But, you tip your hat to them. Like I said, it's a great team.
Tim.
I'm not gonna cap, bro. Look, this is what everybody's saying right now, though. I'm not gonna cap. This is what everybody's saying right now.
I like to say it's a successful year because I don't play for anything besides winning championships.
Check this out right here. Scoop ESPN for this.
I don't get a kick out of making a conference appearance. I've done it a lot. and it's not fun to me to not be able to be a part of getting to the finals. But we'll see what happens going forward.
My daughter calling me.
But I don't know. I got a lot to think about, to be honest.
All right, conference appearances are cute and all. All right, Dave McMenamin getting the scoop. So here's the deal.
Bruh.
McMenamin caught up with LeBron on his way to clarify his thought process going into the offseason. Dave asked, when you say you got to think about stuff, what thread should we be pulling on that? LeBron said, if I want to continue to play. Dave went on to ask, as in next year, with LeBron responding, yeah. And when Dave asked LeBron, you would walk away, he simply said, I got to think about it. Okay. JJ, are you buying LeBron contemplating retirement?
I'm not necessarily buying it. I would say this. I think there's legitimate genuineness to these thoughts that he's having. It reminds me a little bit of Tom Brady. Tom Brady got to a certain age, and it was every offseason. This is what we talked about, right? It was whether or not Tom Brady was done. And I look at this playoff run and this season in particular from the Lakers, and really the last two seasons and everything that this team has been through, LeBron getting hurt and having to play this playoff run essentially on a bum ankle and a bum foot. And I think as an athlete, like there's always a moment when you sort of begin to question your own athletic mortality. And maybe in some ways, LeBron, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but maybe in some ways, LeBron is at that stage. Am I buying that he's going to retire? No, absolutely not. The thing I'll say about LeBron is one of the most calculated professional athletes in the history of professional sports. Everything he does is for a reason. And whether this is to put a little bit of pressure on the Lakers to improve the roster, whether this is to send a subtweet to his teammates, whatever it is, there's a reason he did this. But I believe there's some earnesty in these comments, and it's not just for a calculated reason. He's coming off year 20, age 38, a long playoff run where he's had to play a ton of minutes with an injury, and it's just human.
Okay.
But go ahead, Wendy.
Well, you didn't play,
first,
Stephen A.
and then I'll try. Exactly.
You didn't play.
I didn't comprehend. I'm sorry.
You don't understand.
Right, exactly. I'm like, you saying way too much. Like, what the fuck
And to
you saying?
say, oh, maybe I'm nearing the end.
Go ahead, Wendy. I mean, I listen. I listened to every word JJ just said. I don't understand much of what he just said.
Right.
But I listen.
Right.
Go ahead, Wendy.
You didn't
You
play,
first,
Stephen A.
and then I'll try.
Right, exactly,
I didn't
bro.
comprehend. I'm sorry.
You don't understand athletic mortality. Three
I
games
understand.
at wherever South Dakota, Winston-Salem State doesn't count.
I got you.
Yeah, that wasn't that dope, man.
I got a degree and I'm here on
Allegedly.
TV with you. I must be doing something right.
Oh, you're
Let's
definitely
go.
doing things right.
You damn right. Go ahead.
Okay,
Wendy.
guys, let's go.
I'm going to respect LeBron's words here because I'm not sure what's inside his head. I will tell you that it's been pretty clear that his plan for a long time now is to look at 2 more seasons. One next year with the Lakers, which he's under contract for $47 million. And then he has the option to be a free agent when his son Bronny can be in the NBA. I don't know if he's going to be in the NBA, but LeBron set it up so he has flexibility either to stay with the Lakers for $50 million or to go to another team at that point. So I think it was surprising he said it, but I don't think it's necessarily not something he's considering. I do think what we're probably moving into is a time where LeBron is now going year to year. I think that's fair to say, and I think that's what he's basically saying. And I'll tell you that throughout my career, there have been times where.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. You
done
know what I
in the
can
locker
envision right now? I can definitely almost guarantee you that LeBron is probably not gonna retire. They probably got like a deal set up. I think LeBron probably got like I don't know what year Bronny gonna go to the NBA. I don't know what year. We gotta look up what year. We gotta look up what school he in right quick. Hold on. We finna go to Google right quick. We gotta look at what school Bronny in because as soon as Bronny get in the NBA, LeBron James is not staying with the fucking Lakers or nobody else. He wants to go play with his son. because he wants to make headlines. He wants his sons to be. He want to be the first person to play with your dad, the first person to be on the team to play with your dad, right? And he probably already talked to his son about this one-on-one, like father to son moment, bro. I'm telling you, this is gonna be big, bro. And it's gonna be a black person to do it, bro. Watch this. Hold on. Let me see, Bronny. Let me see what let's see Bronny age in school. All right, Bronny 18 years old. Bronny is 18 years old, bro. He got like 2 more years. Bro, I know LeBron got 2 more years in him, bro. No cap. Hold on. All right, so look, let's see Bronny school. Let's see. Wait, hold on. Let me show y'all Bronny age. Okay, so Bronny age. Y'all see Bronny age, bro. Bronny age he's 18 years old. Yeah, he's 18 years old. All right, so look. Bronny go do 1 year college. He in the NBA. Whatever team Bronny go to, why the hell would they not take LeBron? He got seniority. So I mean, Bronny can go to the Raptors. Bronny can go to, I mean, anybody, bro. He can go to the Suns, bro. Like, I don't know if they still call the Suns no more. You know, the NBA be changing everything so quick. But let's see the name, dog. Let's see the name of the school. That's just like the Hornets. Like the Hornets, I believe the Hornets disappeared. Like I don't know how long, or what year the Hornets disappeared. Okay, Brian. Okay, so I'm guessing this is like a private school or something like that. It must be like a private school. Crossroads School for Arts and Science. Came out 2019. Oh, this can't be right. Is this right? For over 50 years, set up a Crossroads School. I mean, this might be right, but it seems like a private school. But I'm not gonna lie. If he's 18 years old, let's see. I want to see what college he's gonna go to, man. Because I believe he committed to a college already. J already done committed to a college, so yeah, he going to US. He going to USC. So if he already done committed to USC, bro, he gonna do 1 year there, bro. That's already finalized, bro. LeBron played for the Lakers. He got, you know what I'm saying? He got everybody in his back pocket. He playing 1 year there, and his son finna get drafted to the NBA, man. That's what's gonna happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's already written in the books. And he gonna be the first NBA player to play with his son. That's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you heard it first here on the Telescope channel, you know what I'm saying? So when motherfuckers be trying to act surprised and act like they said it first, remember you heard it here. But for sure, I can almost guarantee you that Bron is finna he gonna wait it out. He not finna retire yet. He got 2 more years in him. He's 39 years old. He's 39 years old. I believe he's approaching 39. Let's actually look at his age. Let's look at LeBron age. I believe LeBron James is 39 years old or approaching 39. 20 this is his 20th season from what I've from doing my research, right? If my research right, this is his 20th season. Let's look at his age. Okay, LeBron James is 38 years old. He's 38 years old, correct. So I was on point. And let's see, LeBron James. Let's see how many seasons has LeBron James played. I'm pretty sure it's like 19 or 20 seasons. How many seasons has there we go. Okay, LeBron James has played 20 seasons in his career. So I'm on point, right? I'm very, very accurate with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm accurate with it. Now, I'm pretty sure he can pull off 22. You know what I'm saying? Even if he stay in the league for 1 year, when his son is playing and they make the same team or they play against each other, if they play together and play against each other, that's gonna be even make more history. But if they can at least play with each other, that's gonna make history. And if they can play against each other, that's gonna make history. If they do both, that's gonna go through the roof. That's gonna be forever. That's gonna be like that's gonna be something that's gonna be forever. Like that's gonna be hard as hell to beat. Like for you to play on the same team as your son and then play against your son and he kick your ass or you kick his ass, like and then y'all play together and win a championship or something like that. So I think that's the promise that LeBron trying to keep to his son. I think that's what they're fighting for right there. Honestly speaking, this is gonna be a something good to watch in the future. I mean, the evolution of LeBron James, of the James family, the evolution of the James regime. I think that's something that we need to keep our eye on. Let me show this. Let me go back to this tab and show this tab again because Stephen A. Smith is going to speak on. If LeBron James is like potentially going to retire, retirement U-turn or make a U-turn on a retirement, so to speak. Obviously, he is because we understand and we know that LeBron James is not going to retire. It's 2 more years. His son gonna be in the NBA. So why the hell will he retire? He got the NBA in California in his back pocket. His son goes to USC. While he's one of the biggest players in not only in the nation but around the world. He has LeBron James shoes, like the South Beaches. Like, come on, like why would he retire? Why would he retire right now? He still has an opportunity to win 2 rings and catch up with Jordan. Not only that, if he does this, it's going to potentially put him in a position to be because he's going to try to get he's going to try to do one of the 3 things. I'm telling you, he's either going to try to be if he don't got enough leverage to be on the same team as his son, he don't mind just being in the NBA with his son and going against his son. So the first time he might verse his son. The second time around, he may get into the position because they may see that it's a big money grab. It's a dollar winner. You know what I'm saying? He may actually go on the same team as his son and then make even more money and to blow up. You know what I'm saying? This could be a whole movie. It's so much, you know what I'm saying? It's money. They see the potential gain behind this. That's what this is about. It's about potential gain. How much money can we make? How much capital can we make off of this? You know what I'm saying? So it's not just like a one-time cash grab, like a quick cash grab. How much money can we make off of this down the long run? So this right here can potentially be bigger than the Jordan story, bigger than the Jordan shoe altogether. Because once Bronny get into the NBA, which like I just said, Bronny's 18 years old. He going to US. He just committed to USC. LeBron playing for the Lakers. They got LA in their back pocket. They got California in their back pocket. What's going to happen is he's going to do 1 year. He's going to do 1 year at USC. You know what I'm saying? And get heavy playing time. He's going to do even if he don't get playing time, he's still going to the NBA after the first year. But he's going to get 1 year in USC, stand the test of time. He's going to show that he's durable. He ain't going to break his leg or do no crazy ass shit, and he's going to show that he's durable. He can stand the test of time, and he's going to get in the league with his father. Once that happens, now LeBron is going to try to work out a deal where he can. And this is all alleged. I'm not saying I know anything. I'm just saying this is what I think. This is my opinion. Now I feel like LeBron once Bronny get into the league after these 2 years or this first year of college, he's gonna get in a position to where he's like, all right, well, look, can you guys? All right, my son playing for the Raptors. Can you give me to the Raptors? Because his deal finna be up with the Lakers in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He got something going on. He got like a little deal going on. Whereas I think it's about like 5 years for like 49 million or 50 million. And it's like another it gives him the opportunity. He took less money so he had the opportunity to move around and landscape, you know what I'm saying, and surveillance and still be out there and freelancing and stuff like that. The thing is with LeBron is if he does this, right, not only will he break history, but he'll be the first black man to do this. But that would be so hard to beat. It's easy to get the most 3-point shots, because somebody gonna be born that's gonna practice that shit longer than you and outbeat you. But in order to get your son on one accord, right? That's a lot, bro. That takes financing. Like LeBron's money was already on a whole other level. So when he had kids, his finances made his kids' skill be on a whole other level. Now his son is 18 years old, finna go to the NBA at the age of 19, 20 years old, man. After 1 year of college, he's going to the NBA. And once he gets to the NBA, it's going to be me versus my son. It's going to be me and my son versus y'all. or it's going to be both, right? And either story is going to be a cover story. It's going to be hard to beat. But the most golden story, and I think that this is the story that he probably go into his son room at night and talk to his son and sit out on the bed or shoot a couple of hoops with his son out there on them LA late nights and watching them LA stars and them, you know what I'm saying, watching those Calabasas stars. I think that this is the one that's going to put their family through the stratosphere and make them, you know, become billionaires. That story where we versed each other. I was an old ass man, you know. You were my young son. We versed each other and we played on the same team. We versed each other as I was almost out the door, and we played on the same team when I was an old ass man and you helped me, you know. And we won. We got a ring. That's the conqueror story, and we were the first ones to do it. That's the story that's going to make history. That's the story that's going to sell books, movies, and TV shows, and that's going to stand the test of time. So I think that that's what's going to happen with LeBron and Bronny. Honestly, as far as now, is LeBron James the greatest player of all times? I would have that would have to be argued now after watching this. That would have to be argued. I think that LeBron James is a father in the NBA. Like you're being a father, but also you're guiding your son into the NBA. That's a little bit different from what Jordan did. Like Jordan's son didn't play in the NBA. Like Jordan's life was just basketball, you know. So and his sons reap the benefits of what like the deals and what his mom and what he did, you know, off the work that he did, so to speak. LeBron is actually molding his son to be an entrepreneur and kind of get it on his own and be a star and make a legacy. So that is kind of like, it's not just about the rings. I'm not gonna lie, it isn't just about the rings. It is a different league, you know. So it really, I would say it's more so based on preference, who you feel like is goated. I think they both goats, you know what I'm saying? Both of them is my brothers, my melanated brothers. I salute them all. And I'm happy to see those brothers thriving, you know. And fortunately enough, one day me and my family can be at those same positions. But you know, both of them brothers is goated, you know. I'm not gonna pick and choose, but let's get it. Because honestly, I just want to say this before I even get back into this. Like, you know, we never catch ourselves asking ourselves, like, oh man, who makes more money, Matt Damon or Leonardo DiCaprio? Obviously, Leonardo DiCaprio. You know what I'm saying? Matt Damon is kind of like a knockoff of Leonardo DiCaprio. But you know, who makes more money, Matt Damon or Leonardo DiCaprio? And it's like, you know, we don't ask ourselves that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you know, let's get into it. So I feel like why should we ask ourselves that about LeBron James and Jordan? Who's better and this and that? Like they're both great actors. Matt Damon and Leonardo DiCaprio is great actors. Even the guy that played in Thor, great actor. You know, Jason Scratton, great actor. You know, these guys are great actors. So I don't think we should like kind of like compete same races or put each other against each other, whereas opposite races. It's just like, you know, they're great actors. They're one and the same. Or it may be preference. You may like this person more. The other person may like this person more. You know, it's just preference. It all boils down to preference. Nobody's better than nobody. We're all equal. But let's get into it, man.
They mean them, and sometimes they don't. I remember when Ray Allen stunned me after the 2014 finals. I thought he had more time in him. And he said, listen, I think I'm going to hang it up. And I was stunned. And he ended up hanging it up. He never came back. Teams tried to talk him into it for 2 years. He never came back. I remember standing with Richard Jefferson.
I'm not going to lie. Stephen A is not even listening to the fuck thing that this guy is saying. That's one. Two, the guy that's closing his eyes, Stephen A is like looking him dead in the eyes, like looking at him like, motherfucker, you know I don't like you, you know, and you keep on, you know, coming sideways and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got the same much as power as you. Don't let this black skin fool you. You know what I'm saying? This is a black suit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't choose to be in this black suit, but you know, my bank account looking just like yours though, if not a little more healthier. You know what I'm saying? You popping the shit, Stephen A. You popping the shit now.
When the winning locker room, while he's soaked in champagne in 2016, and Richard says, I'm done. I couldn't believe it because he was really good in the finals. And you know what? He wasn't done. He came back and played 2 more years. He might even have played 3. I think he played at least 2 more years. So, what you don't necessarily take emotional utterances at the conclusion of a season. You let them think about it. But I do think that there is something to the Lakers to consider here. The Lakers have 4 or 5 weeks to decide the direction that they're going with this team. They have players.
Listen, man, it don't even much matter because LeBron is that team, right? And they keep on talking about buying LeBron. Look, just take away everything contemplating retirement. Take away contemplating retirement and just keep buying LeBron. For the next 2 years, that's what's going to happen. The Lakers is going to try to promote LeBron like he's this all gold mighty calf and this ball and this GOAT, right? But guess what? After those 2 years, when his son get in the league, guess what it's going to be? Buying LeBron. Who's going to buy LeBron? Because wherever his son go, that's where he's going at. And if he can't negotiate a deal to get on the same team with his son, the first year or whenever he signed that contract, the first 2, he might sign a contract for like 2 years, 3 years, or something like that to be and then be a free agent. When he signs that deal, he's gonna sign a contract to go against his son. He's gonna play against his son. His son may win a ring. He may win a ring that year. That following year, or those following 2 years, guess what's gonna happen? That when he got to renegotiate that contract, he gonna negotiate it without no terms. If I can't be with my son, I don't want to play. I'm gonna retire him. All right, we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. Once they make that happen, they make history. Once they close that deal right there, LeBron James and his son make history, man. The James family made history once they close that deal right there. Once he played with his son, he already done played against his son. Once he played with his son, they made history. That right there is going to be so goddamn hard to beat. You're going to have them there $1 billion to do that in the future. You're going to have to train your son to hit this many shots. You got to train your son to be like the rules of basketball gonna be unchanged by then. They gonna be making history, bro. Like that's big time shit right there. Excuse my French. Let me not curse too much. This is one of the things that I also wanted to share. Let me let Stephen A. Smith speak right quick because this guy just rambling on.
I'll look at both of y'all and say this.
Really
ignore the big L.
LeBron is essentially sending a message.
Stephen A. already finna go with him, man.
Times we know that he has got to consider for next season. So the Lakers have to take that under advisement, and I'm sure they will.
I want to look at both of y'all and say this.
Look, they clipped what he had to say. That boy got like 5 chins up under here. He got 1 chin, and then it's like 3 chins mixed in one right here.
We gonna
you got 4 chins.
Big elephant in the room. LeBron got questions about his teammates and whether or not that's going to be enough for him to do what he wants to do, which is compete for championships. What did he say last night, JJ? What did he say last night, Wendy? Kind of been here before. It's 11 times. Conference finals, I've been here a lot. This is not a big deal to me if we don't win. It's about that. And so I'm looking at these numbers here, JJ, and he averages 22 points on 48% shooting in the opening round. He averages 24.7 points on 49% shooting in the conference semis. He averages 27.8 points per game on 52% shooting and 10 assists in the conference finals against the Denver Nuggets. Okay, and he goes out there last night and he puts on a show, drops 31 in the first half, and has minimal help. And no one is going to convince me that that doesn't play a role in what he disseminated to everybody last night. Now, do I?
That's why you see what I said. That's why I say like LeBron gonna do his part. Like he can hang in there. He can do his part. He already carrying the whole team. You know what I'm saying? So what will make you think that he can't stand there for the next 5 years? He can do his part now. But I just think that right now it's about Bron. It's about like his motivation is about Bronny. That's it. That's his motivation. That's right now. That's what his focus is. Now, I also had another screen pulled up, but I'll play this. I'm gonna let Stephen A. go ahead and speak. I'll play this.
I think he will retire. I don't. I think the one thing that I hold on to is his aspiration and desire to play with his son Bronny, who he believes is going to make it to the NBA, and he wants to be around long enough so he is in a uniform on an NBA basketball court with his son. That is his dream. And I think that supersedes everything. But I also think because he has said that on numerous occasions, which we've all have touched on over the past few months, I think it's important to recognize he knows what he said. So consider how profound it must be for him to go out in that press conference last night and completely go against all of that, not completely, but to go against all of that by saying, I might have a change of heart, because that's essentially what it would be. It would be a change of heart. If LeBron James decided to walk away, he would be saying, not only am I walking away from the game of basketball, I'm walking away from my dream to play with my son. He knows that inevitably that is what we're going to hold on to and gravitate to, because that's what he's been speaking on all of these months.
Didn't I
So
say
for
that?
him to go to that point, why would he do that? There can only be one reason. You're not sure if you can really compete for a championship, and it hurts too much to put in all of that work and to come up short. He's not going to play every game. We got to expect that LeBron James going to play no more than 60 games a season. We got to anticipate that. We damn sure got to anticipate that about Anthony Davis. And God forbid if everybody, not everybody, but the people that are talking about them getting Kyrie Irving, how many games is he going to play per season? And so when you look at it, you got to make sure that the Lakers have a roster that can propel you to the postseason, not a play-in game, but to the postseason in very comfortable fashion. You got to hope that there's a roster that can pull that off for you. Does LeBron James believe they have that? Does he?
Hell no, he don't believe they had that. Hell no. Hell no, he don't believe they had that. And this is another thing that I seen right here that I thought was funny, because DJ Envy was in a goddamn police suit. Let me show this right here. Let me show this right quick. DJ Envy is in a police suit, like he this gangster. Like he just this bona fide gangster, nigga. I ain't ratting on nobody, nigga. I don't like the police. Nigga, you was a CEO. You know, you over there trying to pop his shit, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can understand you trying to, like, nigga talking about your wife. I can understand you trying to get off right quick, Nigga talking about your wife. You know what I'm saying? Nigga saying they gonna smack your wife on the buttocks. On the buttocks with a paddle. You know what I'm saying? Your wife telling you on national radio, you know what I'm saying? She ain't coming 12 years and she been faking it. So I can understand that. Hold on. I can definitely understand that. See, not everybody talking about this shit. I was one of the first people to talk about this shit. Now you gotta start talking about this shit. This was the end of my show yesterday. Not everybody talking about this shit. I wanted to pull up the video when this nigga had on the fucking police uniform, because to me that's goofy. You really gonna call the police? Somebody slap you across the head, like he looked like he a police. You know what I'm saying? He looked like the police for real though. You know what I'm saying? No cap. Somebody still wanted envy cars out of his garage. DJ Envy. These niggas got D.R. Riley, bro. These niggas got D.R. Riley up there, man. Niggas got D.R. Riley up there, man. This shit suspect, bro.
We got our guest host, Darnell Raleigh.
Darnell Raleigh, not D.R. Riley. Darnell Raleigh. I'm sorry, I apologize. Darnell Raleigh. Darnell. Anybody the name Darnell, you can't trust. They either gonna steal something personal from you, or they gonna steal an item that's personal from you, or they might steal something personal from you. You don't want to trust anybody named Darnell. Trust me.
And Just Hilarious.
What's up?
And it's time for Jess with the Mess, and her news is real.
Yeah. It's Just with the Mess, and my news is real.
All right, well, let's get to the rumors.
Look, that boy got his little stick. He got his little paddle and all. Now look, tell me he don't look like a real New York police, man. Tell me that man don't look like no real New York police, man. Am I lying, bro? I'm lying, I'm flying, bro. DJ Envy look like a real New York police right here, man. For real. Not only that, he look like not only do he look like a real New, I call him Oinks. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then I call him an Oink. But not only do he look like a real New York Oink, but for the same time, it's like you gonna tell him something anyways, bro. You really in your full blown character. It's like that dude that was like dressing up as a kid when he was a teenager. You was putting on skirts and stuff like that, and then when you turned 18 and 19, you was wearing certain tight jeans, a certain type of little stuff or whatever. And then by the time you turned 25, you came out and your family or the people that was around you like, okay, I been knew he was gonna be like that or whatever the case may be, because he was already putting on skirts and lipstick and stuff like that. Okay, DJ Envy right now is in his true form, is what I'm saying. How you gonna try to use you dressing up in your true form as an insult to another man that just had a job, that was just doing that shit for a job? This man could have still been in the streets doing illegal shit. This man could have just got a job, you know what I'm saying, at the correction officers, just to, you know what I'm saying, plug shit in. That don't necessarily, just because you were a CEO or you're a correction officer, don't necessarily mean that you was telling on nobody. Correctional officer and actual police is two different things. Now, the police is the police, yes, you know what I'm saying, but a correctional officer and an actual street police is two different things. The street police don't even reside inside of the jailhouse. The correctional officer only works in the jailhouse and then go home. So like they be getting stuff in there, they be getting information, they be having, you know what I'm saying, having a relationship with the inmates, and it be all type of stuff going on with them. They if anything, they're more dirty than the detectives, or you know what I'm saying, if anything. So you can't really say because somebody was a CEO, you know what I'm saying, and you got in a police officer uniform, you can't really say necessarily like they the police. Not only that, you gonna tell on something. But nevertheless, I want to pull this up right quick. Hold on, let me pull this up right quick, because I honestly do believe that, you know what I'm saying, I believe that Rick Ross kind of somewhat had a point in a lot of the stuff that he was saying. You know, now I don't know really necessarily how it started. I think that Envy said something about the car show. I think initially Envy said something about the car show. You know what I'm saying? I think Envy said something about the car show, and then Rick Ross got onto the drink champs, and then Rick Ross was like, nah, man, Envy ain't on my level or whatever. Probably just like, just messing around or whatever. And then it went from that to something else. But we gonna watch it right here, man. We finna watch it right here, man. Y'all watching it right now on the Telescope channel, man. Remember, man, they said it. Now we speaking on it, man. I'm Mr. Telescope, man. You not watching Telescope channel, but this thing getting out of hand right now. It's really evolving. It's turning to it. It's going. You know what I'm saying? It's going Super Saiyan. It's going to a whole nother level. Somewhere where we didn't necessarily think that it would go, but it's going to a whole nother level, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Nine Mag. Salute to Nine Mag. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Nine Mag for this. You know what I'm saying? Giving it up like this here. But I mean, you got Envy over here clowning and cooning. You know what I'm saying? So nigga popping up, with the police officer uniform. You know what he getting at? Trying to say, oh yeah, I'm a CEO. Trying to say I'm a CEO. I mean, let's be real, bro. Niggas ain't. Once niggas find out that Ross was a CEO, niggas still didn't care. Niggas was still listening to Ross music. Niggas was still bumping Ross. This whole rat thing is blown out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? And then that's another thing is as well is, you know what I'm saying? And I wish Trick Daddy would have never put that shit out. I believe Trick Daddy is allegedly the one that put that shit out that, Ross was a CEO. But even after he put that shit out into the music industry, you know what I'm saying, niggas was still listening to niggas, listening to Ross or whatever. And also I want to also state that this whole paperwork and rat and shit that got too out of hand. Like a lot of these niggas ain't even really in the streets like that. And that's why you have like goofy ass niggas that end up in situations like this, where you gonna dress up like the police, but then it's like history, like the past makes the future. History forms itself. So guess what? Guess what happens? Y'all already in the internet beef. You dressing them like the police, something happens, you get hurt. Guess what happens? You tell on a nigga. Now you're really the police, DJ Envy. You get what I'm saying? And then guess what role DJ Envy gonna play? Oh, I'm a civilian, man. If somebody comes at me and tries to take my life, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to just let them take my life and then let them get away with it? Nah, man, I'm not going for that. Niggas forget that they do shit like this, these little antics. You get what I'm saying? Niggas forget that they do these little antics. And I mean, I'm younger than him, so I know I understand. So I know this nigga understand. They just blatantly lying in our face. They blatantly coward. They blatantly lying in our face, and they blatantly pussy, ass, buns, whatever you want to call it. But these niggas not living like that. And just to see him dressing up like a police officer knowing that he gonna play the civilian role and tell on something is on some clown shit. That's why I can't watch too much of it. You know what I'm saying? I can't watch too much of it. But we're gonna let this shit roll out. You know, salute to Rick Ross. And I mean, whether I want to say it or not, man, salute to Envy, because it is some niggas out of that rock with Envy. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It is, but it's some niggas out of that rock with Envy. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, salute to that brother. If you think that was the right thing to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. Coming out of Florida and seeing shit like that, that's clown shit. That's clown behavior. You feel me? To us down here, you know what I'm saying? That's clown behavior. Niggas ain't rocking like that or going for that. You know, dressing them like the police in any circumstance, like just to make a joke. Come on, bro. You really the police? You really gonna tell on something? Like, let alone if a street nigga would have did that, like a nigga that's actually gonna burn something or something like that, or just like the police. Okay, that's different. Like, you probably would have thought the nigga was joking, but like, you actually never been in no trouble. Actually done put in a report, or allegedly from Ross account, you done sued somebody behind your daughter. What the hell? I didn't even know that until he said it in the video. That's why I said, like, man, this shit doesn't involve this beef or this whole whatever this is, man, like about a car show that involved to something that like now families are involved, you know. Now your wife looking at his mansion like, you know, like, well, you know, maybe he is right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I do need to, you know, maybe his house is a little bit bigger than I do to steam this, you know what I'm saying? Steam the upstairs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It became something else, man. You know, this man talking about he got jobs for your sons. But let's get it.
Comment and subscribe.
Come on, man. Like, and then he touching on D draws.
Comment and subscribe.
Look how he touching on the draws. D draws, like he just curled up. He like that. He got a little man all over. He like that. Come on, man. What real man gonna do that? What real man gonna do that, man?
Like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to like.
What real man gonna do that,
subscribe. Be sure to like. Be sure to like.
Look. Hey, you think his wife pleased with that, man? Look, he already knew it. Look at his face. He already knew what he was gonna do. And look at his face. And he ready. He knew too. He just acting like he ain't know. He act like he ain't know, y'all. He know. Look at his teeth. His teeth hanging out. He like, ooh. He know. And then he think that he don't know. But he know what he finna do. You know what I'm saying? Envy know what he finna do. And D draws right here. D draws. He know what he know what Envy finna do too. But he playing like he don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like he in the blind. Yeah. It's that type of party up there at the Breakfast Club, man. Look, he over there giggling like, oh, go ahead, get it in. Envy like, oh, Envy might be playing it off now. Envy might be, you know, heterosexual man, like playing it off. But he over there like, oh, I knew he was gonna do that. Oh, go ahead, get it in. You know, there's some little funny ass shit going on there at the Breakfast Club, man. Or I guess they call it BT now.
And subscribe.
But I guess that what thing with Bud and everything else. I don't know. Let's get it. That seemed like some shit that your baby mama or your auntie would do right there anyways. I ain't gonna lie, how he even got on the live like that. You know what I'm saying? I see why your old lady ain't coming in 12 years. Let's get it. That was wild. That's wild right there, man. That's wild right there.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
DJ Envious. I know you still at work on the Charlemagne Breakfast Show, but when you get off work, Envious, this is swimming pool number 2. And guess what I want this time? I want you and your boys to come out, and I want you to set up a DJ booth, and I want your boys to break dance all over here. And I want them to break dance to the Beastie Boys, License to Ill, Brass Monkey. That's what we gonna call you. DJ Envious, aka Brass Monkey. The swimming pool number 2, Envious. And I didn't get mine like you got yours. I didn't sue because somebody attacked my daughter. You sued. We hustle. But Envious, I'm like a Walt Disney of Florida, but look.
Hey, see, look, that's what I was talking about right there. See, I'm not gonna lie. Look, see, look, that's what I was talking about right there when he said that part. When he said, "I see, I'm not gonna do like you where I'm gonna sue," and I think that somebody said that he sued Star or something like that. But he was like, "I'm not gonna do like you and get money from a lawsuit because somebody's," and then they blipped it out and it was like my daughter, and I was like, "Nah, what somebody did something to Envy daughter? Like that's wild," you know what I'm saying? And then he brought that shit up, like that's wild. But I'm gonna let it play out though.
That's what we gonna call you. DJ Envious, aka Brass Monkey. The swimming pool number 2, Envious. And I didn't get mine like you got yours. I didn't sue because somebody attacked my daughter. You sued. We hustle.
You
But
sued.
Envious.
We hustle.
I'm like a Walt Disney of Florida, but look. After y'all clean this pool, Envious, look. Your boys, man, they get to slide down. Man, look at the palm trees. Look at the sun, man, the clouds, the alkaline water. Come on, Envious. I'm going to let your son stand at the top for once. I'm going to let him be at the top. They get to look down on, you know? Look at that. Come on. It's the biggest boss. June 3rd, I'm providing jobs. DJ Envious, I got a job for your girlfriend. It's a one-time opportunity. Your girlfriend has the opportunity to be my pickleball paddle polisher.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Hey, that nigga snap, man. Hey, man, raw something else, bro. Look, hold on. Let me show this instead. Wait, hold on. Let me show this instead, dog. Salute the NREC too. Salute the NREC TV. I had called into his show last night, bro. I watched it last night. I called in. We're gonna do like a little live. I'm gonna go check out the last little part of his live where I called in because I still ain't hear myself talking or whatever. I want to hear myself talk, obviously, but. Hey man, salute the NREC though, man, for letting me get the platform or whatever and holding it down. Calling way out of Florida, man, watching the way out there in New York, man. And also he's a Joseph. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker from 1804. So, you know what I'm saying? All my all my Haitian brothers, man, you know what I'm saying? Down here in Miami, y'all go check out NREC TV, man. You know what I'm saying? He be giving the truth, man. He be giving that real spill. But let's get into this shit right here though. Y'all check it out. Like a little short right here. Let's see.
Okay.
High blood pressure in before 12.
Could you stop? I just had high cholesterol. My LDL just came down.
Wait, hold on. I think this is the one that he said right here.
Boy, you ain't got a lot of your fans. I've never Airbnb the promised land. I've never even stayed in an Airbnb, beige boy. Stop lying to your fans. Come on, man. Show us how your family live in, beige boy. Come on, man. We just having a good time, beige boy. Don't take it personal, beige boy. Please. I told you you wasn't on my level, and I don't want to humiliate you. But you ain't on this level. You got sponsors and all that shit doing that shit for you, boy. You got to clock out at 4 o'clock. You renting them places. Young Dolph, I love you. But Memphis ain't going to let you get away with that now. They ain't going to let you get away with that, beige boy. Can't nobody protect you from me, beige boy. Them boys ain't got it. Where your man cars?
Hey, it was one of them. Hey, look, I'm trying to find the video when he said, man, if that white man fire your ass, that's Charlamagne the God show. If that white man fire your ass, nigga, I got a job for you. You nigga, like I'm not gonna lie, like he tore his ass up right there. I ain't gonna no cap, bro. Not no pause shit, but like he tore his ass up, bro. For real. You know what I'm saying?
What a donkey
That's
cause.
a fact, bro.
He got cars.
Like, man,
What's
fire
happening, my
your ass.
New
Where
York
you finna work at?
BBS boys on them low riders that's coming out too? Woo! Boy, you ain't got a lot of your fans. I've never Airbnb the promised land. I've never even stayed in an Airbnb, beige boy.
I was say I never Airbnb the promised land.
One of my homies says because his big homie lost his big house.
Oh, you talking about 50 right here? Oh, you talking
One of
about
my
50?
homies says because his big homie lost his big house. I was like, who's big homie? I don't know his big. They were like 50. I was like, Curtis.
Hey, yo, this nigga Ross, bro. What's his up and stuck, dog? Hey, yo, this nigga Ross, bro. This nigga just threw 50 in this shit. Nigga 50 just got thrown in this shit. That nigga said, one of my homies say, nah, that nigga hating because his big homie lost his house. And nigga said, man, well, so who's big homie?
One of
No,
my
50.
homies says because his big homie.
Hey.
One of my homies says because his big homie lost his big house. I was like, who's big homie? I don't know his big. They were like 50. I was like, Curtis. Damn, that's his big homie. Damn.
Yo, this nigga is a fucking comedian, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
DJ
That nigga is
Andy's
a
wife.
comedian, dog.
One of
That
my
nigga
homies.
Ross is funny as hell. Look.
Okay.
All right. Let's go back right quick. Let's go back, y'all. Let's hit rewind right quick. Nah, what we seeing right here? I'm gonna see. Let me go because I want to see that part when he told his ass. He said, "Man, wait, hold on. Let me type it in." He offered his ass a job, bro. He offered his ass a job. All right, so we're gonna watch this. Who the Forgotten Kings, bro? Forgotten Kings be having that. They be having that scoop though, for sure.
Traps use light to attract and
Y'all see y'all see I'm subbed up too.
flying insects.
We just subbed
no
up
odor
yesterday.
and no
I mean, I
mess.
thought I was been
They
subbed
work
probably on another
continuously,
account, but
so you don't have to. Zevo, people friendly, bug deadly.
hey yo, salute the Forgotten Kings, but bro, whoever you got playing this trumpet, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I know an old man that's playing that bit way tougher, but at the same time, bro, you got to go back to the other intro, bro. That's actually the one with the water. That's actually what made me start doing YouTube, dog. For real, you got to go back to the other intro, bro. He done had his time. You got to let him ride out, man. Now I'm just joking. That might be little brother though, so I ain't gonna say that.
I got my correction officer's outfit
You definitely
on.
look like a CO. It's
That's
given.
right. You know, Friday, Ross went at me for what, like 10, 12 hours. I could tell he was rattled. I could tell something was wrong. So I wore this today to make him feel a little more comfortable.
DJ Envious. Envious. I know you still at work on the Charlemagne breakfast show. But when you get off work, Envious. This is swimming pool number 2. And guess what I want this time? I want you and your boys to come out, and I want you to set up a DJ booth, and I want your boys to break dance all over here. And I want them to break dance to the Beastie Boys, License to Ill, Brass Monkey. That's what we gonna call you. DJ Envious, AKA Brass Monkey. It's swimming pool number 2, Envious. And I didn't get mine like you got yours. I didn't sue because somebody attacked my daughter.
Damn, see, look, see when he said that, bro. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, like, bro, Envy boy, you gotta get that shit back in blood, boy. When he said that, like, see, but I ain't gonna count, like, that's some Florida nigga shit though. You feel me? No kissing, especially like if you up and you feel like a nigga can't touch you, and then like in Florida, like it's easy to build connections because like it's so many tourists and shit down here. So it's easy to like to run into a plug, any kind of plug. You might run into a damn gun plug. You might run into a damn hitman down here or some shit. You know, it's easy to run into like different connections and stuff like that down here. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you go to building up that kind of like that bravado. You know what I'm saying? You build up like a little bravado. Once you run into a certain type of money, you better that bravado. Like man, I feel untouchable. You know, and Ross been doing this shit for so long. To be real with you, I mean, Envy really ain't in his league because Ross been getting this shit like by him, like off the muscle, like his rhymes, his business deals, buying lemon pepper. He actually been doing like business, like making business investments and making business moves, taking real financial losses with his own money. Envy has been sponsored. Envy has been working for the Breakfast Club and been sponsored by these networks, and that's how he able to get the shit that he got. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel Ross in a sense, you know what I'm saying? I kind of feel Ross in a sense, but let's go. I ain't gonna lie, but he violated though when he mentioned that nigga daughter, bro. He already violated when he mentioned his wife, but he violated when he mentioned his daughter for sure. Like he double violated then.
You sue, we hustle. But envious.
What nigga say?
You sue because somebody attacked my daughter. You sue, we hustle. But envious. I'm like a Walt Disney of Florida, but look.
Boy, tell me that, bro. Hey, listen, bro. Look, one thing about Ross, nigga, when that nigga disrespect, like he done took a lot of shots. Like I remember the flick with him, that 50 put out a flick with somebody hitting his baby mama with a ski mask on. Like that shit was like totally disrespectful. This is back in like the Floyd Mayweather days. You feel me? I remember that shit, and that shit was totally disrespectful. Ross took that shit on the chin, like, you know, a broad gonna be a broad, and then it was still hitting him hard. Came back, hitting him hard. Now, one thing I can say about Ross, that nigga talk like a don. That nigga talking shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That nigga talking shit. When that nigga just said, just listen.
Call you DJ Envious, aka Brass Monkey. The swimming pool number 2 Envious. And I didn't get mine like you got yours. I didn't sue because somebody attacked my daughter. You sue, we hustle.
You can't beat that, bro. You can't beat that. That's on a whole nother level. You can't beat that. I want to get actually what he said though. They playing the same thing over and over. Hold on. Oh, you got the little squeegee soap and shit. I played this the other night. Where you had like the little squeegee soap. I want to get the part where that nigga said. That nigga said some shit about. Hold on, y'all. He offered this man a job, dog. Oh, DJ Envy put. Oh no, that's old. That's old. All right, Rick Ross shows his kid on Rolls Royce. Oh, this must be new. This is new right here.
I'm not a sports scientist, but I invest in Invesco QQQ, which gives me access
I'm trying not to indulge in this too much.
to wearable training optimization tech.
Become an agent
I'm really trying not to indulge in this too
of
much. For
innovation
real.
with Invesco QQQ. Before investing, carefully read and consider.
Because I got something else that I want to show y'all. This is like hook, line, and sinker. I got something else I want to show y'all though. You know, it's May, it's mental health month, so we're gonna be talking about ADHD and mental health awareness. So that's gonna be something that we're gonna talk about. I want anybody and everybody to join in. The link is already should be in the chat. If it's not, I'll drop it again. I'll drop the link again. But share this live. Make sure you get it out there to all your friends. Make sure you like the live and show a little love and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little old nobody. Starting this channel up. I'm a little old nobody. So y'all show me a little love, man. Get y'all down. Remember, man, they said it. Now we speaking on it. I'm Mr. Telescope, and you're now watching the Telescope channel.
I saw Rick Ross finally got a permit to do the car show, and he
How the hell this sound like a straight African. This doesn't even sound like an FBA. How the hell these Africans be knowing what the hell going way over here? That's how you know they be way in Africa on a goddamn MacBook One or iPad, goddamn first gen. You know what I'm saying? Over here talking about US news and shit like that. Look at the graphics right here. You can't even see the tag. It's all edited, all bad and shit like that. They got the diamonds, the blood diamonds in the back. Come on, man. I'll stop that shit, man. I'll stop that shit. Now, this is another thing. Look, not only did he hit him hard, and he did. This is the only thing that I would say that he disrespected in right here. This is the only thing I say he disrespected. Is because when he mentioned Dolph, you feel me? When he mentioned Dolph, bro, that was the only thing that was kind of like, cause like really, Dolph ain't have nothing to do with that shit, but at the same time, it was Dolph Car show, so Dolph kind of did have something to do with it, only because Envy name was attached to it. But yeah, man, that's the only thing I can say that was like fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga ain't get all that money from DJing and shit.
Rashard Casey, tell these people you sued somebody because they threatened you and your daughter. He sued for $10 million.
Oh, hey.
He didn't grind that shit up and
Thought that nigga.
No, bro. Like, who the fuck is that in the back? Cuz that's like instigating that shit, though, bro. Who is that in the back that's like instigating that shit? Cuz them niggas instigating that shit heavy. Them niggas instigating that shit heavy, boy. Look, check it out.
Now I know this.
That nigga ain't get all that money from DJing and shit.
Rashard Casey, tell these people you sued somebody because they threatened you and your daughter. He sued for $10 million.
Oh, hey.
He didn't grind that shit up and
Thought that nigga been DJing this whole time.
he a DJ, but it ain't like he was Nas' first ever DJ or the nigga was in Queensbridge with Prodigy.
So all them $1 million calls came from the lawsuit.
Yeah, the lawsuit.
Damn.
They threatened his baby, some shit like that.
Damn, he had me fooled.
Damn, this niggas, hey, bro, them niggas, hey, bro, that's a real Florida shit right there, bro. Niggas like, really like, citizens living was like, yeah, try to downplay it, like, yeah, he had me fooled. Nigga really know they shit, know you throwing shots.
That nigga ain't get all that money from DJing and shit.
Rashard Casey, tell these people you sued somebody because they threatened you and your daughter. He sued for $10 million.
Oh, hey.
He didn't grind that shit up and
Thought that nigga been DJing this
And that's what a nigga don't respect, bro. Like, you ain't grind that shit up, you sued. You feel me?
whole time.
he a DJ, but it ain't like he was Nas' first ever DJ or the nigga was in Queensbridge with Prodigy.
So all them $1 million calls came from the lawsuit.
Yeah, the lawsuit.
Damn.
They threatened his baby, some shit like that.
Damn, that nigga Ross gritty, dog. That nigga Ross is gritty, bro. This shit is kind of getting out of hand, though. I ain't gonna cap now. This shit is kind of like a little kind of getting out of hand, though. You feel me? Wait, hold on. What this is right here? Hold on. What this is? I hope this ain't him and his wife. His wife saying that she ain't come. I might look that up when she said that she ain't come. When she said she ain't come in 12 years. Damn, bro.
What's going on, guys? Jada
Make me want to evaluate my whole marriage and shit.
Like salute to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about DJ Envy. DJ Envy is
Hey, oh God, that shit make, bro. That shit make you want to evaluate. Hey, bro. Imagine you fucking a bitch for 12 years, God. You fucking on this hoe for 12 years, bro. 12 years, bro. Not 10, nigga. Not a decade, bro. 12 years you fucking on this bitch, man. And she talking about she ain't bust once. She been faking it the whole time, cuz. Not one time, bro. Something gotta be wrong with you or me, bro. But goddamn, like you could at least told the nigga like that's where the hurt come in, because you ain't never speak up on it until it was like animosity involved. You feel me? So much animosity involved, dog. We gonna pull that up too. I'm finna look for that right now. As this playing, I'm looking for that right
Man,
now.
he ran into the wrong one in this situation. You know, I know DJ because I saw the clip.
Hey man, salute Jada Black, man. We gonna go ahead and let bro ride out and give his commentary right quick.
Of DJ Envy going at Rick Ross. He tried to roast Rick Ross and it went horribly wrong because there's a lot of things that people could throw at DJ Envy that Rick Ross didn't. You know, and then he tried to claim Rick Ross wasn't as successful as he proclaims to be. I know that really would piss off Rick Ross because Rick Ross wants people to believe that he is a very successful man and that DJ Envy is not. He even called DJ Envy Charlemagne the God's co-host, right?
No, they got this shit on there, bro. They got it on the web.
He's, you know, so it just going at him, man. It's just really just
Nah, this is on the
he
shade
just
room
flaming
too.
him.
Wait, hold
And he
on,
even
man.
brought in.
Hold on.
He didn't call.
Hold on, Jay. I'm sorry, brother, but we gotta show this, bro. Hold on, bro. This woman was on the shade room and said that she faked it, and then look at DJ Envy just sitting there, cuz like a simp. That what DJ Envy just sitting there like a simp.
Chapter.
No. Oh, yeah, hold on.
The fact that we got together so young. He was my first. He was my only. And I was very inexperienced aside from sex. You know, before him, the furthest that I'd ever gotten was
No.
yeah.
Bruh, you can tell he feels so uncomfortable, bro. She made him do this Will and Jada shit, bro. And now he regret. Hey, bro, look, she made him do this Will and Jada ass shit, and now this nigga regret that shit, boy. Hell yeah, look how he looking, boy. Like he looking like kid off a Kid and Play without the fro. Like they just let shave his head bald. You know what I'm saying? No cap, man. I got a bald. Look, I got a bald, man. I ain't gonna cap, man. I got a bald, but man, I do not look like Envy, cuz. I do not look like Envy, man. No kissing, cuz. This nigga looking crazy right now, bro. Let's get into it though. I got one rolled up. I ain't even trying to like be burning on camera and stuff. Let's get it.
Sure, and I thought that was a big deal. So we were both turtles in our relationship. We waited to have sex till our 1-year anniversary, and he made it very special and romantic.
Nah, I just want to say this. Now, look, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I just want to make this big so y'all can see his face. Does this look like somebody that's comfortable? Does this look like somebody that agrees? Does this look like two people that are corresponding on the same frequency? In my eyes, it looks like none of the above. He looks like he's in one place. She looks like she's in one place. She looks happy to be expressing what's going on, and she looks free and energetic and charismatic and loosened up to be expressing about what's going on. And he looks like, oh my God, I'm so fucking embarrassed that this bitch is even saying this shit. Oh my God, I can't believe this bitch is saying this shit. Okay, let me just keep a straight face. This nigga looks so butthurt right now. I know.
But we were two kids that didn't really know what we were doing exactly, but we had fun figuring each other out. Most young girls, and even many women, I'm sure so many women can relate, but you don't know how to achieve an orgasm.
Yeah.
A lot of women have no idea what it feels like to have an orgasm through sexual intercourse. They know how to do it themselves, or they know how to do it through oral sex, but through sexual intercourse, a lot of women just don't know. Now, if you don't know, how do you expect your man to know?
Mm-hmm.
I especially didn't know. So we would be intimate, and he would be putting his best foot forward, like,
Bro, DJ Envy is so fucking embarrassed right now, bro.
all around.
All right.
Just no. I'm talking about.
He's like, I can't take no more, bro.
All around. Just in life, like he lives to make me happy, and he puts his best foot forward in that.
Hey,
So
that nigga say I can't take no more, bro. That nigga say I can't take no more. God damn it! All right, God damn it. Hold on. All right. You going a little too far now. Shit, you letting people know a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Letting people know I ain't hitting it right. And you got me in the shade room. You know everybody watching the shade room right now, man. You know, this was like what year this was? Let's see. Let's do the math, y'all. Okay, this was a year, bro. This was a year ago. Nah, this was recently. Nah. So, bro, this was like 2022. This is recently. Nah. Damn, boy, how time flies.
Intimate, and he would be putting his best foot forward. Like he is in the business of satisfying, just all around.
All right.
Just know.
Dang, she's saying he put his best foot forward, but it just ain't. He just ain't. It ain't cutting it, man. Damn, bro, nigga just coming up a little too short.
We didn't know. So we would be intimate, and he would be putting his best foot forward. Like he is in the business of satisfying, just all around.
All right.
Just no.
All right.
I'm talking about your
shit.
mentality overall, like,
all around.
just in life. Like he lives to make me happy, and he puts his best foot forward in that realm. So I would see him trying and really going to work, and I'm sure so many women can relate. Like you want to reward that man for that work, and the only reward that you have to offer is an orgasm. But even if I didn't feel it, I would still be performative. So yes, I was faking it. But once you start, how do you stop? How do you climb back out of that rabbit hole? You can't really have a conversation about it now. So I actually did it to myself. But what's more important is the fact that it had nothing to do with him. He was doing everything that a man could do to please a woman. The problem was that I didn't know my own body. And
you couldn't communicate what exactly you wanted.
Exactly. I had to.
I don't know, man. She thought she ain't know her own body, man. I don't know, man. Because normally before you start actually, initiating this sex, you start normally playing with yourself. So like you start like, coming and like whatever, So it's like what you been looking for, or what you already done got that he ain't giving you, or what you just like looking for. It sounds like either you looking for other satisfaction or either, you know, it's something that he's not giving you. But let's continue. Let's go.
Learn that first. And what the problem was, I was so busy performing and putting on a show that I didn't take the time to be pleased. I didn't take the time to enjoy it because that wasn't my priority. My priority was him. And that comes from a place where, ever since we're young, we're sold these false narratives that women are sex objects. Women are here for the pleasing of men. Women are toys. You see it on billboard ads. You see it on the cover of books. You see it in, car magazines. You see it everywhere. Sexy women draped across something, advertising something. So we're kind of subconsciously led to believe those things. And for me, this is how it played out in my life.
And everything is all good there now, right?
Oh yeah, he's awesome. I figured out my problems.
Hurt my heart though. I ain't gonna lie. I hurt my heart. I might have cried a couple of times, but it helped our relationship even better.
But on a more serious note, me doing that was very, very detrimental, and it put into effect the fall of a series of dominoes that hurt our relationship in the absolute worst way. It was actually one of the reasons why he cheated.
So do you feel like, so how did that conversation even come about? Like, Envy, where you were like, am I not performing enough? Or were you at some point like, you're not performing enough? Or like, how did that come about?
One night we were in bed and we were having sex. And she was just, I remember in the middle of
Performing enough? Or like, how? Performing enough? Or were you at some point like, you're not performing enough? Or like, how did that come about?
one night we were in bed and we were having sex, And she was just, I remember in the middle of it, she was like, yes, but no. And I'm like, yes, but no what?
Something like that.
Yes, but no what? And she was like, we got into like a argument. And then she was like, well, I don't be having an orgasm. She didn't say it in that. She speaks way more eloquent than I would have. And I was like, what? And she was like, I don't. I'm like, no, yes, you do. I hear it. Like, yeah, and then she was like, no, I'm faking it. I'm like, every time? And she was like, yeah. And then that just crushed me because I thought I was putting in work. Like I'm sitting there thinking I'm, Big Daddy Long Leg, what I mean? Like, and she's sitting there like, no, not at all. So it really hurt my heart. Like it hurt me because for that time, I thought I was pleasing my.
Then look how she look. That's that look right there. He said, "Damn, it's hurting me." Now she seen him getting vulnerable. She like, "Damn, I still love the nigga. I don't want to hurt him." She's like, "I still love the nigga. I don't want to hurt him now." This shit getting crazy, man. This shit crazy out here, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. This shit crazy out here, bro. This shit is crazy out here, man.
Girlfriend has the opportunity to be my pickleball paddle polisher. My pickleball paddle polisher. You hear me? Let her know. While they cleaning the pool, it's a one-time opportunity. Your girlfriend has the opportunity to be my pickleball paddle polisher. My pickleball paddle polisher. You hear me? Let her know. While they cleaning the pools. Yeah. Enjoy your day. Now, I know this ain't in DJ Envy book. I might help you sell some books, but your girlfriend faked the order for 2 decades. Oh, she needs a motherfucking paddle.
Hey, man. Hey, look, man. If this shit ain't disrespect, man, I don't know what it is, man. For real.
I got her. She can't fake with the biggest boss. Yeah. My pickleball paddle polish. Man, it's a different tax bracket. Y'all better tell that beige boy, I don't care how close he stand next to them, man. I'm the one decide if this shit go left. Ricky Rose ain't got no money. I'll make your girlfriend lace them other things. Stand close. Bust it open for them boys.
Yeah, man. This shit getting dead. Yeah,
Hi, Jetty.
that shit get out of hand real quick, my boy. Real quick, man. Real quick. But with that being said, man, I'm gonna end with a closing. You know what I'm saying? Salute. I actually was gonna pull up. I might just pull up something else. Hold on, let me just actually pull up something else because this is one. I'm gonna close out with this. The laptop died as well. I'm gonna close out with this.
Guess who's coming to dinner now? Black women are tired of being by themselves. In other words, brothers, you can't have it both ways. You can't have 2 black women to choose from and still marry a white woman. You can't have it both ways. Black women are tired of being by themselves. Now, that's with regards to the stats, why we wrote the book, because we saw the shortage of black men. But what we want to begin to find out is, when did it start? You see, it's called the 4th grade syndrome. Studies show that black boys may be the best students in the country up until the 4th grade. So we wanted to find out what your son, a male student, was doing at the beginning of the 3rd grade, then at the end of the 7th grade, and then measure the progress. Let me give you 3 examples. We had a little boy 5 years ago on an Alba reading test score at the 98th percentile in the country. In other words, a walking genius. That means only 2% male, female, white, or black had a higher score than he at the beginning of the 3rd grade. At the end of 7th grade, the same boy now drops down to the 35th percentile. Engineer potential here, pimp or pusher now. Scores should have improved 5 years. Instead, they only improved 1.3. 2 more examples. We had a little boy at the 92nd percentile he dropped down to the 24th percentile, and his scores only improved 2.1. But let me give you the average example. We have a little boy at the 63 percentile. He dropped.
I'm just gonna be frank with y'all, bro. If you ever heard of the movie called Joanna Man, where do you think that came from? They were trying to make fun of this brother right here, but he dropping knowledge. Jawanza, Dr. Jawanza. Joanna Man sounds kind of similar to Dr. Jawanza, right? And how he talks, right? Especially with this being made back in 1987. But let's continue. Let's go.
Down to the 4th percentile, and his score didn't improve a year, a month, a week, not even a day. There are 3 critical stages in black boys' development: infancy to 9, 9 to 13, and 13 to 18. You see, it's easy to see the negative behavior here when he's already dropped out, laid up on some street corner lacking direction. It's more difficult to see it around 9 years of age, when they begin to sit further in the back of the class, when they begin to ask less questions, when their ball becomes more important than their book, when they begin to cheat on their tests. We appeal to you to turn your sons and male students on early. Teach them how to read early. Teach them the beauty of being black and believing in God early. Many of us have waited, and we waited almost too late to develop black boys to be men. You know what I'm getting at. America spends $2,300 on Head Start. They spend $38,000 on prison. If Reagan wanted to balance the budget, I can show you save about $36,000 per person. It's much easier to educate than it is to incarcerate. Now you raise the questions. How long do you stay in Head Start? Year? 2 years is the most? How long do you stay in prison? The rest of your life? Question number 1. Question number 2, does Head Start work? A 19-year study documents that Head Start works, but in prison, 85% of the inmates that get released go right back in. But as Jesse Jackson says, we have 2 choices. We can either send me to Penn State or to State Penn. It's your choice. We have got to find ways to intervene. And we have a whole workshop just on the 4th grade syndrome.
And when I come
now
back,
want to ask you,
this is what we're gonna be watching, man. This is what we're gonna be covering. So salute to y'all. Peace and blessings to the tribe. Like, share, and subscribe. And remember, man, they said it. Now we speaking on it. I'm Mr. Telescope. You're not watching Telescope channel.